East Coast.
Yo, what's up guys, Desky Gaming here, and today I'm showing you how you can make your very own intro in Blender. I have a link to both of these in the description below. Go download that first. So, what Blender is, it's a free program that lets you make 3D stuff, I guess. So, this can take a while, so yeah, I will split it up to 4 parts, all in one video. And yeah, because I don't want to sit in one sitting because it takes a lot of time. And then yeah, let's start Blender. This can take a lot of time, so do it while you're sleeping or at work or something. I mean the rendering at the end. Okay, so first hover your mouse over this cube, press X, and then click delete. Go up here and change it from Blender render to cycles render. That's because if you don't do that, you won't have the same options. So now press numpad 1, then Control Alt numpad 0 to bring the camera right here. Now we wanna make the text. Let me drag this out a little bit so you can see. Go here and click create. Scroll down and click text. Now we want to make it face the camera. Go under the orange cube right here, and under rotation X, click X and type 90 and then enter. That way it will face the camera. Now go to the F right here, scroll down, and under align click center. Then we're going to change the text. Press tab on your keyboard and backspace to delete it. Zoom up a little. Scroll up to zoom in. Okay, so you can type whatever you want, but for this example I'm going to type your text. Okay, there you go. Now click S on your keyboard, like S, and then drag your mouse cursor out. And then left click to confirm that. Then click this blue arrow and drag it down like that. Now click your mouse wheel to pan around. Now we're gonna make this extrude a little bit. So go under extrude and type 0.145. I mean dot, not comma, dot. And then under depth, click that and press 0.01. That will make the text be a little bit 3D shaped. Now we're going to change the color. Go under the material section right here, click new, and click color, and drag this one all the way up. Then go to settings, scroll down, and under viewport color, do the exact same thing. Drag it all the way up, like that. Now we wanna make another layer of text. So hover your mouse over here, click Shift D, and then you have 2 text. So now right click to make it return to its position. There we go. Now you're going to change the extrusion to 0.12 and the bevel depth to 0.025. Enter. There we go. Now we're going to go back to the material section, and now you're going to, beside material, click the plus sign right there. Now it's another material, and now you go under color and you want it green. So click the B and drag it all the way down for red as well. and do the same thing on the other one at the bottom. There we go. Now we have some pretty amazing looking text right there. So let's try to render it and see how it looks. Go to the top left, click render and render image. But hang on, it's dark. We want it to be bright. So now I will show you to do that. Click render again and click show/hide render view. Then press number 0 to go back to the camera. Why did you... okay, whatever. Click the mouse wheel to pan around, like that. Now you're going to go to the create tab again, click plane, and then click S, and drag your mouse cursor out, like that. Now we're going to go back to the orange cube. Let me take this up. Okay, and change the X scale to 50. Enter. There you go. And the Y scale to 25. Then we're going to move it. Press G for gravity on your keyboard. Move it back here. And then R for rotation. X. And then drag your cursor that way. Like that. We want this to be facing like that to our text. And now we're going to go under the material section. Now click new, and under diffuse BSDF, click that and click emission. Bump this up to 2 and call this light. Just click this thing and call it light. Then press Shift D to duplicate it. Put it down right here. Why did I right click? Okay, down there. The Y to, let's say, 5, and then R, and then X, and take it up like that. Now change the Y to 15. That. But we also want this to emit light. Go under light. This to, oh, okay, it's emitting light. My bad. Now we're going to try to render it again. Go up here, click render and render image. Now we got some light, but as you can see, it's not that high quality. I will change that later, but for now I'm done with part 1. So see you at part 2. Okay, here we go with part 2. So what you want to do is you want to go up here by default, click this thing, and then go to compositing. Now check use nodes and backdrop. Moving that so you can see. Okay, now you want to take these apart from each other. Click add output viewer. Either add it right here, click this and drag it right there. Now you can see our text. Actually, let me make this thing transparent. Click default up here by the composite thing, then go to the camera here, scroll down, and under film click transparent. Now we want to render it again. Render image. There we go. Now the background is transparent. So click this again and go back to the compositor. Now you want to add the background. So add input image. Click open, go to desktop or wherever you save the files, go to intro tutorial files and click background. That's the background. Okay, so now you want to go to add color mix, click it, hook it up right there, click mix and change it to add right there. Now click image and hook it up there. Lol. Okay, so now you wanna click this yellow thing and put it up there. There we go. Now you wanna add color. I forgot. Add. Okay, you wanna click add distort scale. Sorry, I forgot. Then click relative and change it to render size. There we go. Now you want to make it completely black. So click add color hue saturation value, this thing, and then click value and drag it down to 0. Now it's completely black. There we go. Now take this far away. Now you can click this yellow thing on the composite node and just release it right there. Then click this yellow thing in the add node and hook it up right there. Now you want to edit. Now we want to add in sunbeams. So you go to color mix right there. Click mix and click add. Now you wanna hook it up at the bottom. You wanna click this and hook it down to the bottom. It was like this. You wanna click this and hook it to the bottom. Okay. Now what you wanna do is follow my steps. Add filter sunbeams. Ray length point, let's say 0.4, 0.3, say 0.3. Click this image thing and hook it right there. Now you wanna add filter glare. Change it from streaks to, let's say, simple star, and from medium to high. And hook it up sunbeams to the glare node. Now we want to add another one. Add color hue saturation value. Hook it up right there and hook this thing up here. That's cool, right? So now we want this maybe a little bit, I don't know. Okay, let's go here, click this and shift D to duplicate it. Click paste it right there and click this and go here under label, click sound. Okay, that's cool, right? So we will make this pulse to the sound later when we get there. So yeah, for now we are done right here. So let's go into step part 3, animating. See you there. Okay guys, here we go with part 3. In this part I will be covering animation. So to animate the text, go up here beside the compositing, click this and go back to default again. Click render and show/hide render view. Now we want to animate this, but first we want to add the song. So change the end to 170. Enter. There we go. Now it's only 170 frames to render. Okay, then go down here, click this clock thing, timeline, and then click video sequence editor. Now you want to click this green thing and drag it all the way back to 0. Then we're going to go down here, click add sound, and then you're going to click desktop or wherever the file you downloaded are. Click the intro tutorial files and then the intro song M4A. Now I will drag this down and now click the icon down here and then click timeline. Let's play it and see. Amazing. Okay, so the drop is at frame 50. But first we want to animate the text. You want to go to the orange cube thing. Then zoom in, right click your text. Then press B. The second letter in the alphabet, B, and then use your left mouse button to make a box around that. There we go. Okay, both of those are selected. So now I'm just going to drag this out a bit. You want to jump to frame 0 by going down here, clicking this thing, and press 0. Actually, let's go to frame 1. Then hover your mouse over here, click I, and location rotation, the fourth one. Click that. That means it will stay like that at that point. So then go to frame 47. Now you're going to press R 2 times. R. Then you wanna move your mouse up here like this. Like this. About like that. Then click I again, I for ice cream, and then location rotation. Then jump to frame 50 again. Now face the text downwards. R, and then move your cursor down. Hang on. R. This can be a bit hard to control. You might want to press RR several times to get the right angle. Once you get it like this, you press I and then location rotation. Then it will stay like that at that particular frame. And then we want to jump to frame 150. Then you want to press RR again and make it like this. Then go to the side here and click the X rotation to 90, the Y location to 0, and the rotation to 0 as well. Then hover your mouse over here, right click actually, click insert keyframes. Now do the same with the green one. Right click the green one, go over here, 90, 0, 0. Right click, insert keyframe. Now it will move like that. So it will be like this. The drops comes here, boom, and then it will go back like that. But yeah, I think that's fair enough. Now we're going to animate the camera. Click this thing right here, the line, right click it, and then go to frame 0. This should be as it is. Hover your mouse over and press I for ice cream over rotation here on the camera settings. Then for the location, you wanna take the Y location to 60. Insert keyframe, and then do this to 0. I don't know why that is, but it's like that. Replace keyframes to replace them. Then you wanna go to frame, let's see, 35. Then you wanna change this to -20. The Y to -20. And then you want to change the Y location to let's say 7 to 0, like that. Then hover your mouse over and click I, and then I on the other side as well. So let's see how this goes. Cool, huh? Now we have animated that. Think we're done with animating right now. If you really want, you can make a finish like it spins and then zooms in. So if you want that, that's just if you want. Go to 150. Then press I on your keyboard, and then location rotation. Then go to frame 170, and then change the Y location to, let's say, 30, and then right click and then insert keyframes over that, and then you wanna click this rotation, the Y rotation, to, let's say, no, hang on, let's say -1080, like that. Hover your mouse over and click insert keyframes. Now it will zoom like that, like this. Cool, huh? Okay, now we're going to do the fun part. Let's go to frame, let's say 130, and now we want to do the final editing, like the shockwaves and stuff. So render image, and yeah, let's head to part 4. Okay, here we go with part 4 and the final part, and this here we're just going to add the final things in the compositor. So what you want to do is you go here, and then you want to add the shockwave. So you're going to add color mix, hook it up right there. You wanna, what the, yeah, you take this one and hook it up right there. Then from mix to add, forgot that. Okay, so you want to do that. Then you want to add color mix to add another add node, because you need 2. You need 2 of these. Okay, so you want to add input image. Click open, and then go to the desktop or wherever you have the tutorial files. Click the tutorial file and then go to open the shockwave. Wanna change the offset to 0 frames to 100, and the start frame to, let's say, 45. And of course, change from mix to add. I always forget that. Okay, we wanna add filter glare. change it from streaks to fog glow and from medium to high, and then put the threshold all the way down. Then hook this image thing into this image thing. Then you want to add filter blur. Hook it up wow, okay, hook it up right there. Then hook this right there. Add, no, oh my god. Click Gaussian and change it to fast Gaussian. And then these to 30. Both of them to 30. Then hook this image thing onto here. Then we wanna color this thing. That's cool, right? But we also wanna size it to the other thing. So add, distort, scale from relative to render size. Now you will see it will scale with the rendered movie. That looks amazing, right? So just drag this up out a bit and go to, let's say, frame 50. That's how it will look there, but we want that under. So you want to change this up there. If not, I'm completely wrong, and yep, I'm wrong. You wanna click on this and press X to delete it. Add color alpha over. That's what you gotta have. Hook that right up there, and this right there. And of course this into this add node right there, and wait for it to composite. There, as you can see, the shockwave is above, so we want to change that. That didn't work at all. Okay, so I guess we have to do this then. And then you want to add a color hue saturate. No, you want just right click to remove that. Add color RGB curves. Now you know. So change the R a little bit down, but there, and the G a little bit up, like that. And the B should be as it is. There we go. And then you want to add another RGB curve here. Add color RGB curves. Hook it up right there. Let's move this a little bit out. So you get some space. Now go to R and move it down like there, and then B and move it down like there, and then G and move it up like there. There we go. Now we want to add a hue saturation value over here. Add color hue saturation value. Now change the value is 1 right now. So hover your mouse over and click I. I for ice cream. Then you want to jump to frame 47 by going down here and clicking this 3 times, or just clicking it and type 47 right there. Then you want to click value, type 0, enter, and then hover your mouse over and click I again. That way it will be like that. So now we can jump to, like, let's say frame 90 to see how it looks at frame 90. It's like that, but what the? Okay, something is wrong. It's something with this. I know it, but what? I'm complete. Okay, let's try changing this again. That didn't work. Let's try go back to an add node. Because as you can see, the text is over the shockwave, but the text is, but the shockwave is over. No, it's just bright in the center. Good. Okay, so scratch that. There we go. We just, now we want it to fade out. The shockwave, I mean. So jump to frame 140. Add color, hue saturation value. I just want to add another, okay? Don't judge me. Why isn't the shockwave until? Okay. Okay, whatever. Just have your mouse over and click X. Ignore what I just said. I forgot how long the shockwave was lasting. But now we want this to fade out. The intro itself to fade out. So disconnect all of those. Click add color, hue saturation value. Hook that up right there, and hook that up right there. Go to frame, let's say 150, and the value is 1, so hold your mouse over and click I for ice cream. Then jump to frame 165, and then click this, put it to 0, and then I again. There we go. Now it will fade out. So yeah, now I will just show you how you should render it and how you should get better quality and stuff. So yeah, let's check that out. Okay guys, so I forgot this when I was recording it, so I will just show it to you now. So you also want to get this like sunbeams to pulse to the music. So what you want to do is you go back to the compositor, then you go down here, not there, by the sound one you made in the beginning. You want to click that, hover your mouse over, and then you want to hover your mouse over it and left click it, then hover your mouse over the value. Okay, I forgot something. First go to frame 1. There we go. Now you want to click left click this, then you want to hover your mouse over this one and press I on your keyboard. I for ice cream. I love saying ice cream. Okay, then go back to default. Then we want to click this thing up here to create another one of these. Then go down here and click this thing, an icon down here, and then click graph editor. And then you want to click the compositing node tree, and then click this thing, the value right there. Click it. Now we want it to pulse right to the music, so go down here and click key, and then bake sound to F curves. Click that, and then you want to go to the desktop, and then, or wherever you have your files, then go to the intro tutorial files, and then click the intro song. Now it will pulse. Now it will the brightness of it pulse to the to the music. That's cool, right? So now, yeah. Okay, now we will go over the rendering things. So go back to default, beside the compositing thing, go to default. Then click render and show/hide render view. Now you want to go to this thing right there. And then under film, yeah, transparent. Under sampling, change the clamp indirect to 10 and the clamp direct to 1. There you go. And let's see here. If you put the render to 1 and try to render it. Let's say that frame. Render image. It will look very, yeah, it's not beautiful at all. If you get it up to like, let's say 100, it will, cool. But yeah, if you go to like frame 100 and render image, it will be a lot more high quality, but it will take a lot longer to render. So it's up to you if you want a high quality but long time, or like you want a fast render but not high quality. You can have it at like 50, but for the example I will have, I will have 25. So yeah, now we're going to check. Now I'm going to show you how you should render the animation properly. So you go under here and you find output. You want to click this and then go to desktop or wherever you want your file to be in, and then find then go to the specified folder, and then I want to have it on my desktop just because, and I will call it like intro tutorial example, and then you want to click accept. Now under here you want to change it from PNG to XVID, and then go to encoding, and from presets don't do that, or unless you want to. I use MPEG-4. You can use whatever you want. Right there, I use MPEG-4, and then the bitrate to 14,000, minimum to 14,000, and the maximum to 14,000 as well. Now the audio codec, MP3 or whatever you prefer, and then leave it like that. And then do whatever you want on the sampling. Maybe you want, what the? This was on 10, right? Okay, so if you render it, let's say, you can have really high quality. I don't know how. Yeah, that's going to take a while to render, so I will not suggest you to do that unless you have a supercomputer. I like to have it at like 100, but for this example, as I just said, I have it at 25 to just show you the idea of it. Yeah, that's all you need to make a 3D intro. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you could understand it, and yeah, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.